Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today we're back checking out Dune Awakening. It has been a while since we checked in on our base. Let's see what we need to do to upkeep our base and maintain it in the long term. If you'd like to try Dune Awakening for yourself, there's a link in the description below. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we get into some more Dune Awakening. As you can see, we are connecting to our Siege Horifan, which is great. Yeah, and you can see the world we're in is Junction, if you wanted to know that. It's giving us a nice little hint here about our medium ornithopters, the assault ornithopters, I believe. I haven't seen a larger one than the carrier yet, but maybe they'll put one in there. Okay, we're in our little office area. That's very nice. Looks like our base has not disappeared, which is a bonus. And so, yeah, when you come back and you want to check in on your base and see how the maintenance is doing, you can just go right into your main systems here, and you can kind of get a lowdown on what is going on. So you can see here we have power down in about 8 days, 7 hours. Ooh, and taxes due 18,000, and they're due in 2 days. And you can see that we actually have an unpaid amount down here of 18,000 as well. So together that's 36. Ooh, it's getting pricey. You can also see kind of your limits, where you're at. It looks like we are pretty good on all of our limits, and you can easily rename your hideout here and set as a respawn location if you have different ones. And so we can also you see we have 8 days of fuel left, which is not a ton, but we can actually refuel our generators right from here. We can click this button, and you can see now we are at 20 days. And so I actually don't think we had enough to refuel our generators fully. Let's go and check on them. And so you can see I kind of think I left the base pretty powered down when we left. Maybe not fully powered down. We'll see over here. And so, yeah, that's kind of when you leave your base long term, you kind of want to run on as limited generators as possible. Ooh, I'm running on 4 of them. That's not very good. Yeah, and you can see when we refilled, we only went to 329. Yeah, 329. And you can see here is our storage in here. You can see it fits 500. So these ones that don't have any power still have 500 in them because it actually doesn't suck out from these ones. And so we are going to try to reduce our power consumption so that we can actually turn off some of those generators. So I think, let's see what we left on. You can easily see it says no power right there. You can also see by, the lights being green or not. Right now, it looks like everything's off. Oh, hit that with my face. That was smooth. You can see we're still getting used to the buttons again. Okay, everything's no power. Okay, this is in power mode. Turn that off. I could help a little bit. See if anything down here is on. These things take up a lot of power. No power there. And no power here. Very good. These ones over here do not take up as much power, so I'm not as concerned. A repair station, stuff like that. Ooh, we might actually want to repair that while we're here. And we'll disable that one. Try to make sure that we are maintaining a good off position. Those all are off. This is off. That's off. Ooh, this one looks on. Okay, there we found some more power. This one doesn't take up that much. You can see how much power it's using and how much you have, kind of. So when we disable, now it is under 700. Which is kind of the spot we were looking for. Everything else over there is unpowered. And so now we can go back to our little generator pile. And we can probably turn one of these bad boys off. So you can see now we are only at 1,000. So we can maybe even disable another. You can see overall these generate 350, so you disable. And now we are producing 700 and only using 693. And so that's pretty nice. We can leave it at that. And so if we want to quickly get some more fuel for these other ones over here, we can just quickly steal it like this, very simply. And then you can put it straight in from your storage right here, or you can deposit and it will take out of your backpack. And so that's pretty nice as well. A little quick space bar, hold, and it'll fill it on up 100%. You can see now we have a little bit longer time, 31 days instead of the 20 it was at before. And so, yeah, that is a nice little way to save some power. Our base is looking sweet as always. Oh man, majestic off in the distance. But yeah, now I think it is time to go and see if we can pay our taxes. One other thing I actually wanted to show before we head out is that you can actually produce more fuel very easily. If you come here and go to your industrial grade lubricant kit, that will start producing. And you can see actually we have some other things in here, but the power is off, so it's not producing currently. We do not need industrial grade lubricant. You can see we have a fair amount of resources for it, so we could produce a lot if we needed it. But currently we don't actually need it. So I am just going to leave it as it is, and we are going to go pay our taxes to the man. In the bank, we actually have a fair amount of money, so I don't think we need to bring any. We should have some here. Yeah, you can see we have, under 100,000. We'll just keep that there. We don't really need it. We have money in the bank for this. And so yeah, I am going to head out to the bank and try and see if the bank will accept my overdue balance. 'Cause I know I'm a little overdue, but they shouldn't be too mad at me. Yeah, we'll bring you back once we are getting to the bank. As you can tell, we have arrived in Harco Village. It's the beautiful place, and it is time to pay our taxes. So, in this little courtyard across from the bar here, you can head right into the bank. You can tell it's a bank by the cool lion's head, which represents the banking guild of some sort. I'm not entirely sure the name. Let me know in the comments if you know. But yeah, you just go and talk to
You're
this
back.
bald lady, Ehragan, and you can say, "I want to pay my taxes." And you can see you could pay your taxes unpaid. And in our bank right now, we have 282,000. So 18 is a no big deal. And we will pay our total. As you can see, we didn't have any overdue taxes, which is a pretty
You're
nice. We just
back.
had that unpaid taxes. But in a few days, I'll have to pay some more. And so yeah, that's kind of the process of paying your taxes, very simply at this place. And if you want to see where you use the bank, because I like to use the bank so I don't have to walk around with a ton of money, because as you saw earlier, it only stacks in 500 or 50,000 increments. And
Welcome.
so it's
Would you
kind
like to
of
deposit
annoying
or
to
withdraw Solaris?
have giant stacks of money. And so this way you can, put it in the bank, and you can just simply put it in
How much
like
Solaris
this,
would you
and you
like to
can
withdraw?
also withdraw. You can withdraw any amount you want at any time, and they don't take tax or anything. So that is super convenient. And you can see now we have our stack of 50,000 and 11,000 there. And so
Welcome.
what we can
Would you
do
like to
is
deposit or withdraw Solaris?
deposit it.
How much
And so
Solaris
we
would you
can
like to
deposit
deposit?
all of our money just like that. Boom. And now you can see if we go in our inventory, we have no moolahs anymore, which is, a bummer. But yeah, if you want to make extra cash, you can bring your special, what are they called? Your special unique schematics. That's the name. Unique schematics. You can bring them here, and you can, charge pretty high prices for these. Oh my gosh, look at these ones, 177,000 for these. So, if you want to make some quick cash, or any way you can do it this way. You can see we actually sold one item, which is nice. We can make some money from that, so we can take. Thank you. And yeah, other than that, no other items are ready for us, which is sweet. But yeah, if you have excess items, you
Welcome.
can also
Would you
store
like to
them in
deposit
here.
or withdraw Solaris?
And so you can see in our bank, we also have a bunch of other items that are ready to be sold. And so we can just grab one simply like that. Come up to any of these consoles, go to the sell. Pardon me, my dog was freaking out a little bit. The little corgi needed attention. But yeah, what you go is to the sell tab. And so you can see it right up top, and you can go and find your item that you want to sell, and it'll give you kind of an average price and a low price. So you can click right there, and you can click sell. And then you can kind of choose how many days you want it up there, and it'll tell you how much fees you have to pay to the exchange, and then it'll give you a listing price. And so, we can change the price to whatever we want here. If we want to be funny, we can just go 999. I don't know why that's fun for me, but we're going to do it for 3 days. And that affects the exchange fee. You can see the exchange fee gets pretty high at 14 days. It takes kind of a lot of the fee. And so I'll just do 3 days, a little sell, and we shall see if that comes up. You can see the expiration. And yeah, that keeps it very simple indeed. So yeah, I will bring you back to the base, and we will, close it out with a little look at our tax panel. We have arrived home, and now it's time to check in on our tax situation. So you can see now our power is up to 31 days again, and our taxes due is zero amount. And in 2 days, we will own 18,000. So right now we have no overdue amounts, no defaulted amounts, nothing like that. So we have no real worries there. And so yeah, we are ready for another month away if we need to. Hopefully it's not that long. Before it was a couple days, like weeks or so. I don't know. We got other games to play, but yeah, if you enjoyed this, let me know with a like, comment, subscribe. You can see our base is still alive, still looking good. I haven't forgotten about Dune, and I won't. I love this game. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been good to me. And I'll come back to it all the time. But yeah, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments, and we will see you all next time on the next great video. Have a good day.